Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Cam Little out for the opening kick. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Here's a return from the 7. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball at quarterback. It's Cam Ward.
Even he mentioned it to us. There hasn't been much celebrated for him since last week. While other guys were taking in the win and enjoying some time to relax, he was reviewing what went wrong in that game. An interception, not finding the end zone. That's not the type of impact that usually finds you a win. And he knows he's got to do more for his team.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game. A stoppage now, and this is not an injury you want to see. This, Brock, could affect both sides of the football for them. That's Travis Hunter who's being tended to. Third down now, Jaguars going nickel. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That's Iomanor with the catch outright. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good for a Titans first down. A gain of 15. And the Titans first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. From the gun, it's Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball, and that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And a fair catch made here at the 17. So here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. And bringing them out, a former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Running with Walker again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Jaguars have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They give up the gut to Walker. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Lawrence working from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that means 3rd down coming up.
And 7.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
Okay, instead of my usual why, I'm going to ask you how. How do you stop them short on the sneak right there? And the answer, well, most of the time you can't, and you don't. And that's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. I mean, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. Now we have a member of the Titans injured after the play and in need of some assistance. The Titans in the nickel for 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will get them on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return man is hauled down. And the question now, Brock, is will we be headed backwards here? We've got a flag down. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Ward setting the pass. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Here's Judkins on 1st down. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another game to Judkins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's going to throw here on 3rd. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Titans 1st down. First and 10.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Ward. He finds Helm, right side. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
That's another Titans first down.
Ward off the play fake. This is a heater going deep. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. He's loaded another one up. Catch is made in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The Titans first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Pressure coming. Here's Ward. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throw away.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Makes a man miss. He's on. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. And after this play, there's a Titan out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Staying with Walker. Escapes the defender. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Sending him on the dime. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
You know, you're not calling that play expecting a foot race to the end zone. You expect to get a few yards and move on. So getting some good yardage on that one right there, that's a victory for the offense.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Walker trying to run for the first. And they make the stop as that player reaches the 14-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Walker now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was brought down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Throw is caught. And he's tackled for a short gain. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Now Lawrence. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. All right, this is a little bit odd. I think in most spots we'd expect to see them decline the call, take the lost yards and down.
All I can think of here is they've got some extreme confidence, maybe hubris in their defense to make a similar type of play, but just tack on even more negative yards lost.
In the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Little knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Brian Callahan getting his Titans offense out for another drive. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Ward setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
It's a gain of 7.
Richardson left is their running back. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Jack Fox on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Drive begins with a Walker run. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
This is Walker on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
To the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Number 86.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. They send him left out of the slot. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Complete out to the right side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Ward. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Out of bounds at his own 49-yard line.
Again, Ward going to the air. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Gilman on the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now we have a member of the Titans injured after the play and in need of some assistance. New set of downs from 37. Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Connecting on the slant. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Lawrence looking to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down.
From the shotgun, Lawrence lasers this one deep down the middle. Throwing across his body, and it backfires. Interception. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. And no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. First down throw here for Ward. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
13 yards on the play. And the Titans
First and 10 here. Ward. Judkins on the drop down. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Here's Judkins on second down. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Offense is set. First and 10. On the red zone on first. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be second down.
Second and 5 at the 12-yard line.
From the gun, Judkins. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. And the defender comes away with it. That is Caleb Ransom. And the Jaguars are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, Lawrence finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set to go now from the 35. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Brought in right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
On the throwaway. It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air. Lawrence. Throw left side. Complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
A 65-yard attempt.
Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And they are unable to double their lead. Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
One final shot before the half. Lofts it deep right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Lots to talk about from the weekend that was. This a fitting capper to a compelling week, so let's get after it. Our look around the NFL starts now. In the Pacific Northwest, the Seahawks at home to take on their NFC West rivals, the 49ers. And when he's at his best, he's one of the best, Christian McCaffrey. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The 49ers come away with a convincing 28-10 win. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they play host to the LA Chargers. And this is Bo Nix. He'll decide to scramble here, and that's the right call. He's in from 9 yards out. The Broncos move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams taking on the Packers. And it's Jordan Love. Hooking up with his man for the touchdown here, one of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Packers get their 3rd win as they come away with the victory. With that, let's take a look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL this past weekend. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. He fields it from the 8. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Called in left side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
To number 86.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 38-yard line.
Lawrence throwing here. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Intended for number
So after that
86.
prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Kevin Winston there defensively.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Brian Callahan getting his Titans offense out for another drive. And last drive left him in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say, on offense, let every drive end in a kick. The bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
And bring the tight end left. Looking to throw this one. Ward. We'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Travis Hunter making that play.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Titans have a first.
At the 42-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Judkins running between the tackles. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And he calls for the fair catch and is there to collect it.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. It's a design boot. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Coverage by Terrion Arnold.
Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for our Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Walker on first down. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
And the Jaguars, first down.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Completed to his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Cut out left. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
Jaguars, first down.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches.
It's second and inches.
It's sticking to the air here. It is cut left side. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
First down throw, Lawrence. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
At the 30-yard line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Caught just shy of the goal line. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a third-quarter lead.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
Titans 6.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Moore with a return. This makes it up to the 25. The Titans ready to take over on offense. They're facing a 13-6 deficit as they take over. Titans to the line now. First and 10. Handoff now to Judkins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
He was covered by Travis Hunter.
To the air on third and long. But he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
Staring down, that down in distance, it was going to take some type of big play offensively to extend the drive. But all that sack did was create a bigger play for the defense.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Jaguars start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. It's Walker on the give. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Jaguars
working inside the red zone. He's got it downfield near the edge. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
15 more yards. It's another Jaguars first down.
Walker. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
On his little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14.
Jaguars 20, Titans 6.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. Jukes away from 1. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Brian Callahan getting his Titans offense out for another drive. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Robinson in motion right. Judkins up the middle. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. Another one for Judkins. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
And the Titans first down.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Titans ball and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. We've set it downs from 37. 1st and 10 here. Ward finds him over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
That's another Titans first down.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. Man in motion out of the slot. First down throw here for Ward. Fits it through the middle. It's inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans now within 1 score in the 4th. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Point after tries good by Lutz. And the Titans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Titans 13.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Throwing on first down, Lawrence. That one's complete, right side. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. They give up the gut to Walker. He dodged the tackle by a man. He's in the clear. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
That's good for the Jaguars.
Running with Walker again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Complete, it's Myers. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And off to Walker from the gun. And second down only works out for a yard.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So now here comes the Titans on offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Here's Judkins on first down. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Ward. Gets him on the end route. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's good for a Titans first down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down, Tennessee.
On the give, here's Judkins. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Jaguars take over as he records his 10th career INT. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Walker. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Here's a screen now for Walker. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Titans sending out some nickel coverage here. 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
Throw here. 3rd down. And throw the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Riddle knocks it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He's got a man left. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard.
He's going to throw it. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. And the Titans 1st down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, the Jags got it!
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
Now the Jaguars getting set to go. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. All set to go now from the 35. To the ground with Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Into the hands of Walker. This is not going to help their cause. They had a 3rd down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Lawrence in the pistol. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 3-score game in the 4th. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Lawrence now off the play action. Caught at the 1. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
Titans 13.
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that two-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double-teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass, like a great post in basketball. They know how to finish.
Going now on first down. Ward.
Brings up second down.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Ward setting up to throw. He finds Tigakokwo for the grab. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 54 yards. That's good for a Titans first down. A pickup on the play of 54 yards. And the Titans...
First and 10 here. Ward. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
It's now second and 10.
Again, Ward going to the air. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 6.
Ward now on third down. Flush down now to his left. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal. Working quickly here.
17 yards. And the Titans first down.
From the red zone on first. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Watts there to tack on the extra point. And the Titans get it back to a 14-point game.
Titans 20.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And this is covered by the Jaguars. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
The Jaguars start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. The give now to Walker. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Staying with Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
First down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
25-yard line.
Now Walker. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Lawrence throwing here. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Brings up
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars about to move to a perfect 5-0 this season. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Walker trying to run for the first. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Little knocks it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Moore with a return. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. The Titans and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. First down throw here for Ward. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Completed over the middle. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
a gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Skips it short of his man, and that brings up 4th down.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
Good, Judkins. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
That's good for a Titans first down.
Gonna throw this one. Ward has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
To number 9.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
9 yards.
Working quickly here.
And the Titans first down.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Ward now. Taking a final shot at the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.